Last week on Roll Over and Die, the gang spent the majority of the day formulating a plan of attack to surprise the Scuttleship Seven and rescue their friend Gnapnar. Ultimately, the adventurers cleaned up, reducing the bad guys to burnt out, frozen, squashed mess. Now that's out of the way, ready to roll over and die. So, we'll start off in the Smokehouse. It is littered with burnt corpses and squashed man pieces.
Squashed man pieces. Tim, how many man pieces are in this?
At least 15 man pieces.
And
15 man
oil.
pieces.
And 10 well-smoked fish.
Indeed, that you have now well smoked with your dragon's breath, which is coming to the end of its potency now. It's still a little bit sore in the old throat region, but everything ultimately is quiet now. There's only a very subtle burning and squelching from the destroyed leader of the Scuttleship Seven. You have looted one of the bodies, and you found some money, a ring, and a pendant on a chain. Greaseman himself is pretty much unsearchable at this point, but there are a couple of other bodies still laying around that's open for grabs if you so wish.
Does this look like the place where they were staying, or were they just like holed up here to meet
It
them?
definitely doesn't look like that. Having even a quick look around, everything's fairly open. There's no like bedrolls, there's no like small fires or any signs that they've been staying here.
Okay, I think we should, if we want to loot, and then get out of there as quickly as possible, and hopefully no one will know we had anything to do with it.
Yeah, and scooper power.
Scoop up our gold.
Yep.
The majority of you were scooped back into the bag.
That's helpful of them.
Yeah, by them before they engage in battle. So you only need to spend a few minutes like pick up the pieces.
Perfect.
Yep, I want to go look at a body and search.
Roll an investigation check as well.
And while I do that, I want to say, hey Chad,
Hey.
love the t-shirt.
Thanks.
Are you wearing... Love the
Couple of
t-shirt.
episodes ago.
Oh, sorry.
You know that's not ours.
Natural one.
Yeah, that has nothing to do
Natural one.
But thank you.
So as you're admiring Chad's like smoking capabilities,
Wizard.
Draziwa.
Braziwa,
Dresm.
you actually just pat him down and get like quite bored and distracted, and you just wander off without actually picking anything off his body.
That sounds like me.
No, you've already done this before. Nah. What were you going to find? More gold? Whatever.
I'd like to thank the dogs for coming to our aid,
Okay.
even though they were completely useless.
Jerry is currently like licking up some of the viscera that's on the floor.
Oh, Jerry, don't do that.
Good boy, Jerry.
Jerry, don't touch that.
He now looks confused because people are telling him different things. But
Jerry,
while still
Barry.
licking,
Jerry
at it.
fish.
I mean,
Fish,
fish.
Jerry fish.
He runs over.
Yeah.
Eats the fish.
I like how
Yeah.
Tim's now calling Kevin Jerry now.
Kevin, who isn't called Kevin. His
name is Jerry.
Kevin, Jerry, and Rose. Well,
Jerry.
can't find him.
Where's Wolverine?
That's nice, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, actually, he wasn't. Yeah, sorry, I did say that he was in here. So he's like looking disappointed at Jerry a little bit.
And Rosie?
Rosie's here. Yeah, she was here originally.
She's just looking too good for this man pieces.
Yeah,
So
no.
is it just
The others are not like engaging in like scooping up this squashed man.
Zhao and Gary back?
Yeah.
The whole gang's here.
Whole gang's back together.
Hey.
So
Yeah,
yeah, because you cooked fish for everyone.
Including
Gnapnar.
Gnapnar.
Gnapnar's not here.
We
Gnapnar.
should
no,
find that now.
He ran off.
But we
Well, she took him and told
I
him to
told
hide.
him to go to safety.
Well, shit,
Well,
he's
we'll
scared.
Yeah, let's
take
go
him
find
a
him.
doggy bag. Do the dogs like that?
They don't. Jerry does.
Jerry gets
Jerry's tail
He's
starts
allowed.
wagging.
He's
Jerry's
the
the
goodest
best
of
boy.
boys.
Yeah. He's eating his fish. He's gone back to the viscera.
So we've got everything? We're happy?
Yep, we got our money, but
Yeah.
the only thing we don't have is our rock. Oh wait, but that's with...
That's with
Boss man.
I didn't write
Kriskin.
that.
Kriskin.
Kriskin.
it's such an shore.
Which is where we have to go anyway.
Oh,
We'll
yeah,
go
cool.
in there anyway. We can deal with that another day.
Cool.
But
Alright.
I want to go make sure Gnapnar is safe.
Let's go back to
Yeah.
Yeah.
the Medeiros.
Gnapnar.
So you leave the body. You don't want to search the rest of the bodies?
Yep.
You do?
I feel like
Okay,
now
roll.
that you've said that,
No, I'm just saying. I just wanted to remind you before you like later on. You're like, oh, I thought we searched all the
I'm
bodies.
not going to debase myself by
That's fair.
searching dead people.
You've got too many fish in your hands.
I'm carrying
I'll do it
too many
again.
fish.
Killed a man, or
You've learned how to carry
How do I hold
things
all of these fish?
like that. Like a beer in a shot.
Like,
and a beer
like a beer
in
in
a
a shot.
If you put your things back on, you can put them on there.
Like a tray.
Like kebabs.
Oh my god.
You guys are so full of good
Oh, yeah.
ideas.
shot. I like how
Come here,
already they're on.
Yeah.
So as Mike says that, they're on, and you already skewer them.
Yep. They're on and they're skewered. Great idea.
So we've collected our weapons.
Take back our weapons from the dog
Okay.
food.
Yeah, they're fine with that, obviously.
I will check the body of the person I'm closest to.
Okay, roll an investigation check.
You know what's helpful when putting on my armbands? Is that because of the tan lines, I know exactly where they go.
And what about all the grease that's on them on the inside? Because you haven't washed them.
Well, that also
6.
just lubricates
6.
putting them on.
You pat them down again. You
Yeah.
find a small bag of gold and silver and copper.
How much?
No, that's about it. So this one you find 12 copper pieces, 5 silver, 1 gold.
12 copper.
5 silver, 1 gold.
5.
Which one did you search?
One of the other clubmen's.
So, okay, Pep, what are you doing over there?
Checking he's dead.
I'll come over and help because I don't know how I feel right now because I made a man.
I think we should just leave. I think we should just leave.
No, I think I should come and just
Okay.
help this person parse.
Okay.
Parse?
Maybe
Harsh.
say a few words.
Um,
That'll make you feel better.
I'm gonna say it quietly. I'm
Okay.
just gonna say a few words.
While searching his body.
I may lay my hands and just happen to touch his pocket.
Are you searching the same body?
I'm saying a few words, just saying,
Roll an
Mother
investigation check.
please help this person. Oh, what's this lump in his pocket?
Dude.
Is he just happy to see
16.
me?
He's got a quite nice and thick copper armband on.
I bet he's jealous.
Ooh,
And he's also wearing a black iron necklace and the same
Oh shit.
triangular pendant.
How did I not see that?
You just searched his pockets, but you didn't open the shirt up or anything like that.
And you did.
You didn't
Yeah.
undress him like
I
that.
did.
He went straight for the belt,
Right in
got the gold, like, there you go, job done.
Investigated.
Yeah.
I kind of just look at the rest of the group,
Mm.
and I'm going to take it, but I want to take it on the slight.
Roll
nobody's-
a sleight of hand check then.
Is that it?
I'm right
Yeah.
here.
But everyone else is dead.
Yeah, I'm meaning you lot because
He's embarrassed that he's stealing from a
Why?
dead body.
I just stole. She just stole.
I'm a bit worried because I've just literally killed somebody like by exploding.
What are you
them.
worried about?
This isn't me. This isn't Pater.
And we're
Oh
off.
no.
And we're off.
And rough.
Did you? No.
No.
What was it? What am I doing? Sleight of hand.
Yes, please.
4.
4. Everyone sees you do this. You try and take it off of his neck, but it gets stuck under his earlobe. And he just like having to fight with his head, and the head starts like twisting around, then thumps back down onto the clay. And you're like, yes, got it. You look around, everyone's staring at you,
Don't
including the dogs.
don't judge me. I thought I could help us later down the line.
You can't take it with you.
Mike.
So.
Yeah.
You see that Pater has just pulled off another necklace that looks
Yeah.
identical to the one you got.
Okay.
No.
I'm gonna take it from your hands and like look at them both. These look the same.
There we go.
Are you gonna tell anyone?
I'm gonna. What
Okay.
about yours? Let me help you with that. I'm sorry for snapping you earlier.
Okay, they're both wearing the necklaces.
Maybe you should hide them because they're the necklaces of dead people that we just killed.
Well, mine would hide under my beard.
Okay.
Or gets half trapped in your beard. You
Hide.
put it on.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Can I do a religion check or a
Yeah.
history check?
Roll a religion check, actually.
Would that be the right one?
Mm-hmm.
10.
10. Doesn't look familiar to you at all.
Mm.
Should we go?
Investigation. No.
Investigation?
Yeah.
Do you want to investigate?
No.
Okay.
Ignore me.
No. Let's go find Gnapnar.
Let's go
Yeah, we
find
need
out.
to.
So you leave the smokehouse You walk. It's now pitch black outside.
No one saw us, right?
No, because when you went inside, there's. I mean, this only really happened over the span of about 4 or 5 minutes.
Whoa!
Escalated real quick.
Yeah, it really did. Most of that was talking at the beginning. So you leave into the midnight air. Not the midnight air, just the night air. Sounded better when I said midnight. And where would you like to go? You don't know where Gnapnar went.
Wait,
You just told him to hide.
I'm going to assume that he went to his
Are you?
house.
As a tracker, can you see? Can you look?
Huh.
Why don't you roll a survival check? See if you can track Gnapnar down.
9 plus 6.
14. That's enough to see like the little footprints with some of the frayed banding, like running back into town. So you think it's heading back the way that his shop is.
I think he's at the shop.
So you head there. Again, the front door is closed, but you can see through some of the opaque windows in Gnapnar's place that somebody's inside. A candle is on, at least.
I'll knock and just say it's Gnapnar, it's us, we're here.
Okay. You hear the creaking of the stool and like a sort of like a hobbling foot, like and then you hear a couple of the bolts being drawn back, and then 2 little hands around the side of the door opens it up. Hello.
You okay?
Oh, well, it's all guys.
It's just us.
Well, come in.
Thanks. Let's go
Are you
inside.
okay?
As he closes the door and turns around, you can see like his right eye's completely
Someone
swollen
heal
closed.
him, please.
I brought you
He's
fish.
heavily bruised.
I
Oh,
can't
fuck
feel.
all.
Don't.
He grabs it
Nah,
by the tail,
nah, okay.
I'll
puts it in his pocket.
Okay.
What just happened there?
We put it in
He
his
pocketed
pocket.
fish.
You don't judge him on how he eats.
You can do whatever you want.
He
You've
might
had a
save it
hard
for
day.
later.
Well, hold on.
I saved it for later. I didn't bring all in my pockets.
Can I use a healer's kit on him?
Healer's kit is to stabilise rather than
right,
to
so if
heal.
you're down.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'll use my lay on hands for.
Yeah, do.
I'll use 5
Okay.
from my lay on hands for.
As you put your hands on his shoulders, you see like the cut on the side of his face start healing up, like stitches closed, and then some of the swelling on his face goes down, not all the way down, but at least you can start sort of partially seeing through his eye, and like his cheek goes down. Looks like there was like a broken cheekbone on there as well. Bless you.
I'd also
he
like to give him
tests
his
his ankle as well. Oh, cool.
Yeah, we salvaged some of the valuables from your home to make sure that nobody stole them in your absence.
Have you?
For
have I lost my
Carterville.
book?
You have his notebook.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
all of his
That's
shit.
We know that this is valuable to you.
Oh, it's my favourite. Thank you.
I'm glad
And he
we
gives
could
you
do
a
this.
hug.
Oh no.
I gently tap, like, air hug him back.
And no, he actually grabs hold of you
Oh.
and hugs you,
Oh.
and then he waddles off back to his workshop. Natural 20.
Huh?
Natural 20. Didn't even feel it.
He's just so happy to be alive.
Yeah,
It must be the adrenaline.
probably helped numb some of the pain actually. Yeah, and he beckons you with him into his workshop,
I follow him.
and he sets the notebook down and sits on a stool and says, "That's really kind of what you did. I'm really happy that you sacrificed your lives for me and my friends.
Anything for you, Gnapnar.
You're our friend too.
Is there anything I can do for you?"
Weapons.
Weapons, definitely weapons.
I mean, our main concern is that you get better, obviously.
Okay.
I took my diadem back from you to keep
Oh,
it
well.
safe.
I'm glad it wasn't stolen.
Did you finish working on it?
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me what it does?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I love it.
It is a diadem of blasting.
Diadem of blasting.
Awesome.
What the hell is that?
Oh, cool. What does that mean?
In technical terms,
Wait, what?
whilst wearing this circlet, you can use an action to cast a Scorching Ray spell with it. When you make the spell attack, you do so with an attack bonus of +5.
That's awesome.
And then the circlet can't be used this way again until the next dawn.
You're basically Cyclops.
Scorching ray.
Yeah, out of the
Sick.
jewel in the
You've
middle
got
of it.
Wolverine and Cyclops now.
Yeah. Get all of the XP.
Yeah. Then we'll be the good guys.
I have it back.
There you go.
Perfect.
Yay!
Yeah, there we go. Will you help us now with that other weapon?
We don't have a giant rock though. Does he have any
Oh,
of his
yeah.
other little rocks left?
He looks around and like starts looking under tarp and looking in places that can't possibly house like large pieces of rock, like in drawers and things like
We've
that.
still got stuff there.
We've still got some.
I've got some
Yeah.
in my apron.
We gave them the
pocket.
big rock. We didn't give them the shards.
I thought. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know how much you need, so.
How much? My friend, how much do we need to give you from our little reserve?
Depends on the thing. If it's armor more, big weapon more, something small less.
I would like to give you my leather armor.
Hmm.
Can you do anything with leather armor? Or am I just getting naked for a sake of it?
Do we want to do any of the dog weapons?
We've not got enough to do
We don't have
all
enough
of
to-
our
yeah.
stuff and
Okay.
the dogs. as
Oh, that's a
well.
good point.
I think we need to go get the giant bit of rock.
Yeah.
We need to be
Mm.
prepped
But
first.
is there enough for one of us to get something done?
I mean,
So-
we've got that.
Do you want to lay it all out? And then he'll be able to say, I can do this with it,
I
I can
think
do that with
The
it.
Everyone
dogs
pick
did
something.
help us and keep their word, and we still need them for the orcs, so we should
So let's give them
offer
one of theirs.
whatever
One of
we can
their-
do, half of that, half of ours.
Cool.
I know what I want.
Does everyone want to pick one thing?
Yeah.
One item.
And then one
Alright.
item from each of the dogs, and then you can choose
So are
one.
the dogs with us, or do we need to go talk to the dogs outside?
Is it up to you if you'd like let them in or didn't?
I think
I
they
feel
should
like they
come with
followed
us.
us. Yeah.
They didn't exactly fight beside us, but they came to help
They
out.
tried.
Yeah.
You would
They're
have.
You
just
just bit his
slow.
head off before they got there.
They enjoyed the fish.
Yeah.
So you're going to lay out like the rocks on the floor?
Yeah. What do you want?
I would like my pan flute.
Oh, that's cool.
You need to lay the rocks out on the floor as well,
Oh,
because
okay.
he'll be able to tell you like how much he can do with all rocks. So how much of the rocks do you have?
We have
I
all
Nice
our
Foley work.
single
Got that
rocks.
many?
I have some in my bag.
I've
Right
got some
now.
in my pocket.
So I think you put, I want to say 5 that you got?
Right down.
5 shards?
I didn't count. I just.
Yeah.
I put
I'd
them
say
in
5.
his rucksack.
How much do you reckon is a load? Like if you like to bundle it up in your arms, how much is it like a load? That much?
How big is a
This much?
shard?
I'm quite strong.
They're quite. They're all different sizes. It's mostly just like the overall quantity rather than like individual.
I feel like I put like
An armful.
into his
Yeah.
rucksack.
I'm carrying quite a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
Can we say like
I didn't have
probably
any on
about
my person.
15 shards plus 5, 20 shards. It's all just give them like a 1 unit thing. It'll be a lot easier that way. So 20 shards. How many did you have, Pip?
No, not a lot. Maybe like 2 shards.
2 shards. So what did you say?
22.
22 shards. Thanks.
I don't think I had any.
I didn't have any
We
because I was
just carried
carrying
the thing.
Yeah.
the big
Okay. So he sort of rubs his beard and then winces a little bit because it's still a bit sore on one side. And says, I can do 5 weapons,
5 weapons.
another 6, or 3 armor, another 2 armor if it's big.
So if we go for 6 weapons, 4,
We told the dogs it was weapons, so
yeah,
We could do 4 of ours and 2 of theirs.
yeah,
And then come
and
back.
then promise more.
Yeah.
And weapons
Well,
can
4 of
include
ours would
like
be all of
objects
ours.
like
Yeah,
pan,
yeah.
pamphlet. So weapons and equipment,
Everyone gets
6,
something.
armor 2.
Yeah.
cool.
Okay.
So
Weapons
you
and
want your
equipment.
pamphlet? What do you want?
My slingshot.
That's cool.
Or staff. My staff.
Stuff.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Can I just quickly
That's
ask,
more
how long do you think all of this will take?
For weapon, 1 day.
Pardon?
Weapon, 1 day.
So it's going to take.
One.
1 day
6
per
days.
weapon.
One weapon, 1 day. 6
Armor, 2 3 days. 2 3 days.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
What do you
It wouldn't make sense to enchant my wand, would it? Because it's already a magically
You can.
enchanted.
Oh, you can
You can upgrade it.
What do you do? I think.
Could I like add weights to it?
Yeah.
Cool.
But you
That's-
can.
That's upgrading
That's all it
it.
is?
You just put, done. There you go, done. It's magic.
Turn it into
Yeah.
the Elder Wand.
Yeah, I'm gonna beef up my dumbbell.
Okay.
Don't say that.
So you,
No?
so you put your dumbbell in, you put your staff in,
Yeah.
40 kilos.
you put your
60.
pan flutes in, and you put
Flail or shield, which is better?
Flail.
up to you.
Flail. Flail.
Flail. Cool.
And then
The dogs.
while they're handing it over, I'll go outside and tell the dogs.
Oh, they're inside.
I'll
brought
go
them in
over to the dogs.
Yeah.
2 weapons, and then we promise you more.
Okay. They all turn to each other, start talking, and then the Chihuahua comes up
Gary.
and put Gary, not Garen, Gary,
My best friend.
slides his, pours his dagger over,
He's so cute.
and then I've forgotten their names.
Oh, like it's Baz,
Rosie.
Gary, Rosie.
It wasn't bad. God damn it. Bear with me 1 second. Open up.
Real names down.
I'm going to get their real names.
Baz is
I think they
the
deserve their real
chocolate.
names right now. Ooh.
Baz used to be a dwarf, and he's the leader.
I love him.
I
Oh,
love
no.
him. He looks cute.
It slips down when I have too much emotion.
So, sliding in is Garen Chuckcherry. Puts his dagger in, and then I think,
What did you put in?
Flail.
what would make most sense? Baz. Baz is going to slide his longsword over.
Typical Baz.
Oh, it's a long sword.
Yeah.
Typical longsword.
It's always
And
slightly
then leaves it there.
sort of into
4.
Hmm?
So 6 days.
hmm And then Baz looks at you two and goes and puts his paw on Garen. And puts his paw on himself. And then puts 4 paw prints on the floor. And then he puts him as the 5th one, and then he touches Garen as the 6th one. And then he points to the other 4 paw prints that points at you 4.
Do we get?
He's saying
Are we partnering up?
no. He's saying
Oh.
that you've got 4 weapons, right?
Mhm.
And they've only got 2.
Oh.
But the thing is, we need these.
Oh, he shakes his head.
Oh.
And then puts 1 paw on the floor, 1 paw on the floor, 1 paw on the floor, 1 paw on the floor. And then at the end, and then Garen at the end.
Oh,
I
so they're
think
going last.
And he nods.
Oh.
I
So like, get your weapons done first, and then they'll go.
Yeah, that's the thing. We'll use these weapons to reclaim our big rock,
And he nods.
and then if along the way we find that spell
polymorph.
polymorph, then we'll bring them back as well.
Mm-hmm.
Are you staying in town?
He nods.
Do you promise to protect Gnapnar while we're gone?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
You look over and Gnapnar is already playing with Jerry on the floor.
Oh, my heart is breaking.
Yay! So who was just non-talking doing this?
Baz.
Baz.
Oh,
Baz.
Yeah.
Baz. And is he staying with Gnapnar?
Yeah, they all are.
They all are.
They're gonna stay with them forever now until we come
Yeah.
back. Cool.
Okay.
Perfect.
And they're going to provide us detailed instructions of how to get to the orcs now that they're not coming.
Just shrug.
Yes.
So are we going to go do the orcs thing and come back? And then we'll go
Or should we just
hunting
go
for
to
the big
the
rocks.
to the shore? She's been a slave for ages.
Are we leaving our weapons?
Just the ones that we
Well,
want.
we've got other weapons, haven't we?
Yeah, no,
Can we
but
have
like
a
my
6-day holiday where we
but my wand, I don't
be
want to.
merry?
I can
Well-
cast magic without the wand.
No,
Or
It is
that-
your arcane focus.
It is.
So,
Because
yeah.
So I can't really leave
I
it
feel like
for
we should just.
an adventure.
So you
Sutton
can
Shores
you
are
can leave
way
it,
far.
and you can cast certain spells, but no spells that have got the M component, which is material component.
Okay.
So like the one that you were pointing with, True Strike, which
Yep.
just use S, semantic,
Mm-hmm.
you can use that.
We could just.
Do we want to go to the shore or do we want to figure out what's up with Fagin?
Yeah, we could spend the 6 days trying to work out
I was gonna
what's
say,
up with Fagin.
Sutton Shore's a week away.
Yeah.
so-
I wouldn't mind just reading my book for a week as well, see
Yeah.
if I can get anything.
And I still think that we should go and hunt for Marielle because that's a day, 2 days travel.
But I don't have my weapon.
Why? Okay,
Right.
4 days figuring out what's
Oh,
going on with Fagin.
When you mentioned that you don't have your weapon, the the mastiff comes over
Right.
and then like shuffles off the large hammer on his back at your feet.
Aw.
And it drops to your feet.
And it's like, okay, I can use this. It's fine.
All right.
Thank you. Zhao.
Yeah, Zhang Zhao.
Zhang Zhao.
Zhang Zhao.
And he
Zao.
nods to you.
All right then.
So we're
What
just
we
hanging
can
out
do?
for 4 days.
6
I-
days.
6 days.
I think we should go do
We
the.
can do
Well, we can
something.
just
I
do
think
4
we should
days
do-
for our stuff.
Well, we
And
can.
the other 2 days are the dog.
Yeah. Well, we could
Weapons.
also go see about the orc thing while we wait for the.
But I can't. I need my
Oh,
wands.
you need-
That's
sorry,
what
you
I'm saying. I
told
need
me
my
that. Okay,
wands.
sorry.
Only for certain spells.
Yeah,
Other
no,
spells you
but-
don't have to.
Okay,
The-
why don't we
most of my
spend a day
spells.
figuring out what's going on with Fagin? Get your wand,
And then we'll go
go
to
to
the
the
orcs.
orcs,
Cool.
come
Okay,
back,
so just
get
do
yours.
Do you know what
Can I give
time?
him my
With-
missile?
Far?
We're coming back.
Okay.
You could, yeah,
Thank you,
technically,
though.
yeah.
Just looking out for you.
Do I? Would that then put me at the disadvantage of?
Yeah.
Would
Whereas your
you-
pan flutes wouldn't. I've got
Well,
a
I've got
feeling you'd
nothing
be
with the
much
name
more.
next to it anyway, so-
Yeah, I've got a feeling you'd be much more of a detriment than Chad would, because Chad bites people's heads off as well as.
True. So I need my
Custom.
sprig, don't I?
It'd be a little bit more. You'd feel it a bit more, I
We
think.
spend one day figuring out what's going on with
Ignore it.
Fagin.
Robot man.
Robot Man, and then one day to formulate a plan to get the orcs, or find the orcs.
Yeah.
And get some information about where the orcs are,
Mhm.
and then we take off on the third morning.
Two.
Find the orcs, and find the elf. That's the wife of the sad musical elf.
Yeah. So that by the time the 6 days are over, then
Yeah.
we can go to the shore.
I think we should also speak to Glimmerdale about the robots.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point while we're here.
Who told us about robots? Giant robots.
The dogs.
Oh wait.
Was it the dogs or
wait.
was
Count
it
Rarian did.
Count Rarian did?
Of course he did.
I think we need to just.
The giant. No,
How
the
did we
giant
not figure
robots.
that out?
I
Of
think
course
we
it was.
should.
I was on the edge of like how far I should push it.
But then,
But
is he? If he's
everybody fell
if he
for it.
isn't a robot,
Could
is
be
he?
a curse
Is
or
he?
a charm,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know.
Should we just ask our friends?
Yeah, let's go figure out what's going on. All right, that's the plan.
I can't
We're-
believe
let's
you
figure out
told
what's
us
going on
about
with him.
robots and we thought he was a robot.
And you all believed it.
I mean, this is a place where dogs talk and have weapons. Anything can happen.
Dogs don't talk.
Gnapnar,
What?
do you know anything that's going on at the moment with Rarian? Count
Count Rarian.
Rarian.
Those are walks at orphanage. Plaza piano.
What?
Snapper dresser. Top
Snappy
hat.
dresser, top hat,
Orphans.
orphans.
Uh,
Good man, bad man.
Good man.
Good man?
Liar?
Um,
Truth?
Oh, no, I didn't lie.
No,
No,
no.
no, him.
Oh.
Rarian.
No, not to know. Not to know.
All right.
Has he seemed different in the past few days?
Haven't rolled it. Don't go out much.
Okay. Do you know who knows him well?
Orphans.
The orphans. Okay.
Um.
Thanks.
Lothers who own Dusty Tavern.
Dusty Tavern.
He owns the Dusty Tavern.
Lothers. They know him.
The ladies.
Oh, okay.
So
Right.
does he live at the Dusty Tavern?
No.
He's just always there
Mhm.
playing the piano. Where's the orphanage?
Untown. Or Oost.
Okay.
East.
Is there anything you can tell us about the Council of Three? Where we can find them?
What's a council of three?
Rarian told us about the Council of Three.
There's a mayor.
Council of Three.
Are there 3 people that are elected every week who sail around on a ship?
That is green and pink.
No.
Who's
No.
in
Alright.
charge?
That's a,
They're in a
I
garishly
wasn't there. I
painted
can't be blamed for that.
garishly painted boat.
Who's in charge
Which is
of
green and
this
pink.
place?
Oh, sorry.
Alright, well,
Yeah.
No.
so that's a little bit of a
Yeah.
lie then that he's told us. So who's the mayor?
Who's in charge of
Macaron.
mayor? It's just a normal mayor.
The mayor. Should we
The
just
mayor.
go
Where
speak
where can we
to the
find
mayor?
him?
She is
She.
on the
Alright.
west trail. The top.
West Street. How do you spell her name?
NEKKIN.
Mayor Westtree.
No.
Neckin.
Nailed it. Neckin. Yeah.
Neckin.
Necking.
Cool. I think we should go and pay Neckin a little visit as well.
Right. Yeah. Whatever.
Whatever.
I have to change your tune about authority figures.
Sure. Whatever.
Whatever.
I would like to speak to your mayor.
About kickball.
In the library. Right.
Mhm.
We need to ask a little bit more about what we've been told by Rarian.
I think we need to
I
forget
can't
about
remember.
half.
Fighters
the
Guild. Is that a real thing?
I don't know what to fancy for.
Apparently he runs an orphanage which is funded by the Fighters Guild.
I don't know what Fighters Guild is.
Do you know how the orphanage is funded?
Oh, so come over and says unfortunate.
Wait.
Has a fortune.
What?
Do you know why?
Calvarian
he
has
would-
has a fortune.
Do you know why he would lie to us this much?
No.
He's told us quite a lot of tall tales.
Yeah, but I don't know if he's doing it on purpose.
No, he seems like a good man. But he's lying to us a lot, and I don't appreciate it.
I don't know.
Let's go find out.
I
Let's go
think
find out.
he's had a few too many of those mushrooms up at the top.
I think we should just ask him why he's lying.
Because he'll tell us the
Can't
truth.
see.
Yeah. All right.
I think we should go speak to the mayor.
I think we should talk to the mayor a little bit more.
Love talking to mayors.
Can I take this to Mayor?
Take us to the mayor.
Or this?
We'll take.
And he
something to
hands
the
you
man.
a little golden necklace that's got like a little oval pendant on it.
What is it?
What's our order?
Order.
Mm.
Oh, they've ordered this from you.
Mhm.
What is it?
What's the brooch?
A brooch. Does it do anything?
No brooch, pendant.
Is it-
It's got her daughter in it.
It's got her daughter in it.
On
Picture?
it.
He reaches over and it pops it open, and a little mechanical like portrait of her daughter, or of a young lady cut out of bronze, on a mechanical winding rotating base.
What happened to
Springs
her
out.
daughter?
I don't know.
Have you ever met her daughter?
Nope.
I'll make sure it gets to her safely.
Okay. I forgot to give it to her.
That's okay. You've had a busy day. You
Oh.
should rest.
While we have you.
My bed
sorry,
is broken.
Your door's broken.
Bed.
Bed. Oh. That wasn't anything to this.
He walks over and pulls the mattress off onto the floor.
I'm so
And then
sorry.
Jerry gets on the bed.
Aw.
Oh,
Jerry can stay with you to keep you safe. Did you want to ask
Sorry,
a
yeah.
question?
I was just gonna say it's probably too late to go see the mayor at this point. We probably need to go
Well,
take a rest,
what's the
right?
lot?
we should go and
Yeah.
sleep, yeah.
We'll go rest.
Just one last little thing.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Sorry. No harm there, I didn't mean that.
Okay. What's it called?
What was it that I was going to ask? I'm distracted now. It's distracting me.
Mayor.
Mayor. Oh, no. Necklaces. Looking at that pendant, I'm going to look at you and go, can you tell us anything about what these men were wearing that took you? What is this symbol right here?
No, not so much. Don't know.
I'm stumped.
Do you recognise the design or the make of like who? No. Okay.
No, got one.
Would any of
Okay.
us have seen it before? It's not the first time she's
Should we do
shown
it?
it.
Is there
Would I
anyone?
have seen
Is there
it?
anyone we
Travelling?
can show it to that could tell us?
I don't know.
Okay,
Jeweler?
Hmm?
Jeweler?
Jeweler.
right.
Don't know. Big sitter?
A jeweler in a big city.
Okay,
Hmm.
all right.
Thanks.
All right. Well, we're gonna let you have a little nap
Okay.
and
A
rest
nap.
up. And we're gonna go.
Oh.
We're gonna go off and recover and have a long rest.
Okay.
See you tomorrow.
So tomorrow. So dreams.
Get some sleep.
Sweet
Bye.
dreams.
Thanks for what's going on now.
Gnapnar.
Night dog.
No.
That's no good.
You.
Good night, Gary.
Night, Buzz. Night, Rosie.
Hey,
Night,
Bill.
Kev.
Night,
Bill-
Wolverine.
Bill bark
Night,
a couple of
Rosie.
times.
Hey, Baz, have you got a name for us yet?
He barks a couple of times.
Yes.
That's the name. We just
So
can't.
I've not cast that. I've not cast that.
And then he shrugs
Great.
and goes and curls up next to the fire.
Oh, they live with Gnapnar now.
To the Dusty Lantern.
Do the Dusty Lantern.
Yes.
Do we?
We still
we
have
have
rooms.
gold. We have gold pieces.
We've
We've got all
You got,
sets of it.
yeah, you got all the
Yeah, we
got
found
all
some
of
as
our
well.
neck.
and a little bit extra.
Cool.
That worked out well.
All right.
We should sleep and pretend we didn't murder 5 people.
Well, they wanted to murder us.
People don't care about that.
We defended our friend. We should sleep easy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sleep like a lizard. Baby.
Just so you know
A
that
baby lizard.
Gnapnar no longer has any of the shards, but you do have all of his money. He's not brought it up,
Oh.
We didn't give them to him.
But he needs the shards.
But we're gonna go get them.
but he paid you for the entire rock, like 1,000 gold pieces for the rock,
Oh.
Yeah, but we're gonna.
and he no longer has the rock.
Yeah, but that's not our fault.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Just so you're aware. And he's not
And we
brought
are
it
going
up.
to bring it back.
Yeah.
If
He
we can
has
find
the
it.
shards that we've given him
Yes.
to use weapons. Okay.
No refunds, mate.
But he,
By the way.
he knows that we're going to go find them, right?
Yeah.
Those. Yeah.
Why would Tim bring that up?
No, it
No,
sounds
just
like,
to say.
sounds like
aware.
Gnapnar is using Tim to get
To us.
passive aggressive with us.
Come on,
He
he
didn't bring it
we're
up.
friends here. You just said we're friends. We saved.
Gnapnar's not bringing it up.
Let's go get a room.
We've left. Good night.
Yeah.
Yes. Separate rooms. Let's go get rooms.
Rooms.
No
A
more
room.
shave eggs here.
You go back up to the Dusty Tanton.
Tanton?
Dusty Lantern.
Dusty Tanton.
Dusty Tanton. And again, it's not quite as busy as it was the first night, but you do hear the piano being played. And when you walk in, it's not Count Marion, it's someone else, but he is there in his booth.
Do we talk to him or do we
Course he
leave
is.
it?
Let's
He-
say we just rest up. We've
Yeah.
been fighting and eating all night.
We're probably covered in man pieces. So we
There's
should go
that
wash.
too.
That's what Tim said.
Yep. He said there was at least 15 man pieces in
Yeah.
that.
Can't blame that on
True,
me.
pieces of a man. That once was a man.
Man pieces.
Let's go sleep and wash.
Sleep
Yeah.
and watch. Sleep and watch.
Sleep and wash.
As you go past...
He's thrown up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the lady, one of the ladies behind the bar, who you know her name is Beitzel.
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 Bite size.
Beitzel.
Bitey.
Beitzel Pfeiffer. She beckons you over. Mike? Mike, can I quick word? Mike?
Bite size fiber.
Oh, it's not called Mike.
Joanne?
Do you, actually, what do you look like right now?
I actually look like Mike.
Okay, then she doesn't need to roll something else because she doesn't know who you are at all.
Because I haven't changed back. No, yeah, I do.
What?
Mike.
You are Mike. Okay, cool.
But they have seen Mike before.
Because she got drunk.
That's true. Okay, it stands. Thanks. Joanne?
Oh,
Joanne?
bite
No.
size.
Beitzel? Beitzel. A quick word?
Sure. Gonna just have a nightcap. You don't go.
All right.
If you want.
We still need to pay
careful.
for, make sure they have rooms, right?
Yeah, you haven't paid for tonight either.
We, haven't,
I
we don't have
can.
rooms.
I can pay for them.
Cool.
Same rates as last
Thank you,
night.
Joanne.
Oh, Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
Thanks, my Joanne.
Bite size.
So, Count Marion, he tells me that you're pretty handy in sorting things out around town.
Me?
You've been you and your crew.
Yes, I am.
I've got a little bit of a favour to ask you, if you don't mind.
I don't mind you asking.
So, we haven't received our shipment of mushrooms from Peatsland for
What?
the last couple of weeks.
What's Peyton?
Peatsland, that's a small halfling village,
Okay.
sort of just down the road, about sort of like day and a half travel. We're getting quite low on our necessary food. I'm a bit concerned. I don't think anything's bad's happened. I just think it's pretty much likely the halflings are just kind of like, dipped into their own, as it were, and maybe zoned out for a few days. It's happened before. But yeah, like I said, it's a couple of weeks overdue. If you just happen to be going that way, we could reimburse you, of course.
Where are they from?
Peatsland.
How far?
A day's where?
Pizza Land.
Pizza.
Pizza Land.
And you're only asking for
Which
mushrooms.
which direction is that from?
If you go west
West.
towards the coast,
Extra mushrooms.
Extra mushroom.
Don't know.
What is it you're asking for us to go get to these mushrooms?
just like give them a kick up the butt, kind of thing.
Mushrooms? I'm not
The halflings. They should be farming like mushrooms there, but sometimes they don't just grow edible ones; they grow other ones, and they might be getting high on their own supply type of thing.
Interesting.
It's, as I said, it's happened before.
And when it's happened before, what have we done about it?
Oh, I've just paid someone and they've just gone down and kicked them up the butt.
Have they come back?
Yeah.
With the mushrooms?
Yeah.
Interesting. I only asked, there's a couple of rumours going around that people keep disappearing. And I just want to make
Who
sure.
told you that?
Do you know what? Last night I was horrendously drunk. So I could not for the life of me tell you.
Has he told us anything?
I want to say I was told there's about 50 people in the past month.
No, that's not true at all. I think I definitely know about
Not
that.
even slightly true.
I mean,
I like that we're still getting surprised. Of course.
Can you ask about
His name isn't Rarity?
It's Fagan!
um,
Among those rumours going missing,
Mhm.
there's been a couple of names thrown out there.
Okay.
Of,
Sure.
Of people or things that would have taken these people, like the Crocodile King, the Green Witch of the Sun, and one I like muchly so is the Moss Mother.
so the Moss Mother and the Green Hag of the Swamp are one and the same. That's true.
Okay, what, they steal people?
Not that they steal people, no, but
No,
she goes by several different names. The Old Swamp Hag, Mother Moss, Grassy Gertie, the Bone Mother, that kind of thing. She's got many names.
The what mother?
The Bone Mother.
Yeah, see.
Both.
There you go.
Yeah.
Can I change my name?
So the Crocodile King isn't one?
Oh, no, that's true as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait. Hold on. Ask her a third question. Ask her a third question. You fool.
For fuck's sake.
God damn it.
Okay. What's
Wait,
Oh
Wait.
no.
bite-sized Bible.
how did we get so by this choice?
She's on mushrooms.
Are there robots?
Okay, bite-sized. What is the name of this place?
Keld. This is the town of Keld.
The building that we're in right now.
Oh, the Dusty Lantern.
The Dusty Lantern.
Was
Yeah.
that 2 questions?
No.
Yes, those are 2 questions.
It's 2 questions.
What am I asking that?
What do you
What's
serve?
do you want him?
Bite-sized.
my name is Beitzel Pfeiffer. I make my
Yeah.
my daughter and I own this place together.
What do you serve here?
We serve beer. We do a nice breakfast, the one that you had today. Wine as well.
I didn't have breakfast here this morning.
No, you all guys did come down for breakfast.
Here we go.
I don't remember.
You were quite hungover.
Can you tell me your name again, please?
Beitzel Pfeiffer.
Can you tell me your name again, please?
Beitzel Pfeiffer.
Can you tell me your name?
Beitzel Pfeiffer.
Okay, we're fine.
Are you drunk?
I wish I
Ask
was.
that Crocodile King, is it real?
It probably is.
Because we're not around it. You just do it one more time.
I'm gonna go and serve some other people now, but let me know
Wait. When do you need people to go and find some mushrooms?
pretty soon.
Are you
Within the
in
next 6 days.
Massive need for these mushrooms.
Yeah, we were running like super low, and I do not want to go up to the Svelte Mushroom and have to ask them.
What will you offer my group and I in exchange?
I don't know. How much do you want?
No. What's the best you can offer?
It's like a day's travel. There's 5 of you for the whole group, like 30 gold
Each.
in total. No, we definitely don't have that. This is not that kind of upper class. Maybe the old Svelte Mushrooms can offer you 30 a piece, but no, we can't down here.
3 more times.
Have to throw in the room for a week. For lodging whenever we need.
Say we get
More
30
than a
gold
week.
pieces for the group.
Yeah, we
And
could
lifetime access.
Like a month.
Lifetime.
A month.
Pardon?
A month.
We have been asked to go on many a mission
Mhm.
to help people, and we are a helpful group of people. We like helping people.
Sure.
Helpful people.
However,
Yeah.
I don't feel as much as I appreciate the 30 gold pieces. I feel like we need a teeny bit more.
Okay.
in terms of board
Sure.
and rooms.
Okay. Oh yeah, I can do that. What are you looking for?
Board
Things
and
there,
rooms.
right?
And beds.
We're helpful people that need boards.
And rooms.
To help
Rooms.
people in.
Board.
And beds.
We need board, right? Is
And
that the
summer
right
soup.
phrase?
Yeah, room and board. Yeah.
Board and lodgings and
Board and
breakfast and wine. Wine for breakfast. Can we have that for a month, please?
Oh, I can give it to you for a month, but I can't do the 30 as well because that would
That's okay.
That's
severely impact up my business.
20 and a month.
20 in 2 weeks.
10 and a month.
No, we don't need a month.
We don't need the
2
gold.
weeks.
Just give it.
Huh?
Just get the room.
No, we do need
Hey.
gold.
What was... Excuse me. I'm parched. That's fine.
Sure. She pours it out of a glass of wine and slides it to you.
I'm sorry, how many gold pieces in 2 weeks?
20 and 2?
Do you actually need a month?
No, we don't. 2 weeks and 20 is good.
Oh no, I think we should have a month. It's only 5 gold each. That's like
That's nothing.
that's nothing.
That's the cost of one room
Yeah, a night.
a night for all of us. Just get the
Oh, no,
money.
it's 5 gold for all of you
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
for one night.
So
So that's
the
a
amount of
month.
money that we would get for 2 weeks.
We're not here,
No,
but
no, go.
So what do we want? A
Makes
month?
sense.
Mm.
Yeah.
And...
When do we want it?
No!
No.
A month and 10.
A month and 10. I hear
Month and 5.
month and 10.
Month and 7.
Do you really want to go up to the spell?
I can't leave. I've got too much business. No, if I leave here, that'll be
So you need us more than we need you right now.
fine. Okay.
10
10
and
and a month. But no wine included.
A month with wine.
Discount. Okay, fine. No wine included, but I'm allowed to sing every Friday.
Deal. Okay.
every Friday.
Is,
They don't even have Friday.
Does Friday exist?
Friday, no, but she knows what you mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Long rest.
Long rest.
The longest of rests.
Oh wait. When do you need this done by? ASAP.
Yeah.
We've got
ASAP.
We've made a deal, but I need to just double check with everyone. Thanks. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Do we long rest?
Yes, you now are long rest. You can all reset your
How do I long
Character
rest
choice.
on a mobile?
Click your face.
click your face.
Face. And
or
then
your name.
Long rest. Long rest.
See?
Perfect.
Lovely.
Back in action.
Back in action. So we should totally do that.
Huh?
Let's go find some mushrooms.
You love mushrooms.
I do know.
So you wake up in the morning. Beitzel and her daughter down here.
Oh, we need to go to the mayor and take a pendant.
See the mayor. But the mushrooms are close.
Yeah, a day away.
So mayor, mushrooms,
Mayor, mushrooms, bed.
bed.
No, not his bed.
And then 29 more days of that bed.
Sweet, sweet, free bread. Bread?
Bread.
Bed.
Bed.
There's bread, right?
We got a month's worth of free bread, right? That's what we
Bread.
negotiated.
I can have bread.
You know we still need to find the murderer in the bakery.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's back.
Yeah.
We're not allowed back
We
at the
can't
thing until it's...
Oh.
Well, we could do because we've got the gold.
Yeah, we'll
Take
show up
we
with a bunch
lost
of
a rock.
magical weapons just
Yeah,
ready to
but
tussle.
We
We've been
traded the rock.
searching for the rock
For the
this
gold.
entire time.
But we took the gold and we didn't give the rock.
We'll figure it out.
Do you think I've still got a job?
I don't know.
I mean, it's their fault for banishing us, really.
I mean, you could just rock up, not as
Rock
your
up?
normal
the
self,
mayor?
change what you look
To the
like,
mayor.
and apply for a job.
West
That's
Tree.
exactly
Good
what I
morning.
did. I'll do it again.
I have bathed for 1 hour.
Yes.
I
Nice.
have read my book.
Why don't you, when you go
Or
to
one
bed,
of
just
the
sleep in a
three
bath?
hours.
Yes.
Yeah, you're
Because-
getting close.
That's
I have
Maybe not what I
stared
wanna
out
do.
of the window.
But it's
my
raining.
sleeping habits.
On your face.
I'm not crying.
Do you get breakfast in the morning?
Eggs.
Eggs. As many eggs as you can fit in your pockets.
Yeah. My
How many
pockets.
is that?
None, because he has no
Carry
pockets.
eggs.
I don't have pockets, so they're all in my cheek pockets.
I
Yeah.
want an apple,
Chocolates.
but not a dried apple.
Yes. You can get a swamp apple.
Swamp apple.
That's
Yeah.
what they are.
Dude, that's better than that.
And you're off to see the mayor.
Yes. Let's go.
Let's go see the
to the
mayor.
mayor.
You go to the west tree, start climbing up till you get to like the government district on like the mid to upper section.
Can I get into a habit of lunging every time we go up?
Yeah, totally
Yeah.
can.
I lunge every time we go up the trees.
That's true. And you remember like doing it before, and you were getting quite a wide berth
Mm-hmm.
from you. You get a similar treatment. There's like on the government tree, on the sort of governmental tree. There's a lot of like businesses there. There's a few shops and so forth. There's not a lot of domiciles on this side of things. So there's a lot of people going to and from work this time in the morning. There's people that have got like hollowed out aspects of the tree that are made into their own shops that are like shouting at you, like if you wanted like swamp apples, for example. You pass like bakers going to work. There's a guy who's got like a leather briefcase that looks like he's going up to the governmental district. It's
Can
wearing,
I-
like,
Use my
I'm in my
turn
workout
Yeah.
shorts right next to
to
him.
steal a loaf of bread from the baker.
yes, you can. Roll a sleight of tongue check, please.
What are you stealing for? We just got
Wait,
free bread.
we didn't get
We
any
just had
free.
breakfast.
I just hold on. Sleight of
Hand.
Tongue.
sleight of tongue.
Yes.
I don't think she's amazing.
15.
15. That's enough to like whip around like a small round piece of bread and like whip it back, like half into your mouth.
And I take it.
Yeah.
Bread. You like bread?
It was in her mouth.
There's no jam on it.
Okay, can someone cut me?
No.
But
Just enjoy.
it's bread without dipping sauce.
See
So
how
you-
it's like without the jam.
Does anyone have any fresh wounds? Huh. But I'll save this until I have some dipping sauce. Thanks.
Dipping sauce.
You look up and
told me
there's
that.
just like an even wider berth around you. There's like quite a fancy looking couple that are like, as soon as you break, they just like look down at the floor. There's a guy with a broom with a really wide brimmed hat that's like swish, swish, swish on the way past.
Swish,
Like not
swish,
looking,
swish.
just looking down on the way past, going up into the government
I
area.
like your hat.
It doesn't do anything, just occasional swishing past. And then like silence for a little while.
I think they like us.
Going up the tree, you get to what is presumably the mayor's office, which is half set on one of the larger, thicker branches and half set into the tree trunk itself. There doesn't look like to be anyone outside. Both doors are closed. When you push open one of the two sets of doors on the left-hand side, you can hear a raucous coming from inside, like people shouting. Looks like there's some kind of emergency happening.
Should we just go figure out what it is? Just go straight there.
Yes.
We go to the raucous.
Getting into the main sort of reception area, there's no one at the desk. And you can just see a couple of people, like a couple of what looks like scribes, running from one side of the offices to the other side of the offices.
Is there
Like
a sign
chattering.
sheet?
Yes, there is an open book.
I sign us all in.
Okay. Yeah, you dip it, sign it in, and you can just hear. And as you're doing that, about half a dozen guards like march past you and out the front door, down.
Do you think they found out about the people we killed?
Maybe you don't want to hear.
Did they look like they were running out, or were they like
Like marching out.
Marching.
Yeah,
In
swiftly.
order?
Is there anybody at reception?
That's why I signed it.
Well, they wouldn't have signed us in. Is there a bell?
Yes. Not one of the tappy ones, but one of the ding ding ones.
I'd like to dingle in.
Okay. There's still a lot of raucousness happening.
Where is the
People look panicked.
Where is the raucous?
Ding, ding, ding.
Like off to like the east side.
Why don't we just walk towards it?
Do you want to?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what
Yeah.
we do. We should be like normal people and go on holiday and stuff and vacation.
This
and
is
stay
your
back.
holiday.
But no, we go to the rescue
I'm getting a better
because
sense
we're
for it
good
as well.
people.
Lunge our way over.
You lunge your way over. There is another single, quite ornate-looking door. You can hear commotion going from inside. It's actually cracked slightly, open, not broken. And you can see again those couple of scribes that went past you earlier. They're inside. They're furiously writing things down. You can hear this quite sort of commanding female voice from the inside, telling them to muster the militia.
To what?
Muster the militia.
Yeah.
The militia.
Mustered the
Mustard militia.
I
in
believe that's where you
Yeah.
get a little knife. And
mustered the militia in the library with the candlestick.
Mustard
Solve
the
it.
militia.
No,
What did you say?
muster the militia.
Get them prepared.
Yeah.
It's like the reserve guard, basically.
Can we just listen in from outside?
And you hear this quite stern female voice saying that there's been an attack and
In
that
the street.
there are several people dead on the east end of town, and that the person's still on the loose.
Person.
Wait, on the
In the
north?
north.
You were on the north.
No,
So
the
it's a different.
people we killed were on the north.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
oh,
it's
so
a
it's the
difference.
same. Okay.
Yeah.
Phew.
You came from south.
Okay.
So we haven't been to the east yet, have we?
No.
No.
That's.
Is that where the camps are?
The camps.
Orcs.
That
that's in town,
is
That's east of the city.
yeah.
Yeah, they're outside.
What's Can
East.
we knock on the door?
Yeah. The Shatter Mounts is towards the east.
Are you knocking on the door?
Yeah.
You know when the door opens, can we all stand in our superhero positions?
We didn't get that down last time.
We're working on it. Ow. There's a chair in my back.
And then the door slowly opens. No one really sees you. Everyone's quite keen on like getting this done.
I think we got
And in
it
fact, like one of the scribes like runs over to you and just awkwardly edges through your poses, like squeezes through, and then out the other side and
Can
runs
I,
off.
now that she's gone, can I change mine to a better one?
Yes. And then you see
Yeah, I'm gonna do this.
you see
Professor
what looks like a mature drow. So she's got incredibly dark skin, alabaster white hair. She's got like crow's feet, half moon glasses, and she's just ordering people about left, right, and centre.
This is the mayor.
Zutulor, it is a blue dragonborn. She has killed half a dozen people already. Need to stop
She's
this now.
French.
Hold on. She is dragonborn.
The killer.
The mayor is a drow,
Yep.
That's why
and
she's
she's
French.
saying that there is some kind of female dragonborn that's killing a lot of people.
Why female?
Why not female?
Why not?
Because
why not?
fire.
What?
It's not us.
Where has he been all this time?
She also said it was
Have you ever
blue.
seen them in the same
Hello?
room with
She said there was a female blue dragonborn.
Interesting.
And he's lizard.
Is he?
And then it looks like
You're
for the
already
first
drunk.
looks like for the first time that she notices you, and then pushes up her half moon glasses. And she goes,
And more half moon glasses.
"Yeah, Jad." And then we'll call the episode there.
I totally really trust him.
Secret French drow friends.
It's a good thing I didn't hook up with Va.
I'm not drunk.
Well done.
So, I'd like to thank my players, Ellie, Josh, Annie, Khalil, and Alice. If you'd like to plug your social media, now is an amazing time to do so.
At Ellie Bav.
At MCM Josh.
At Annie_squirrel.
At the great and powerful Lizard of Oz.
ALUCYE.
And now I'm at MCM_10.
I'm so sorry.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Remember, when you don't know what to do, just roll over and die.
I knew it!
I like how she
What is going on?